What's going on, everyone? This is Dom, and today we're talking about the Axon M. And this is a bit of a different phone to release in 2017, well, because it has two displays. There's one on the front and one on the back. I'd like to give a huge shout out to ZTE for sponsoring this video, and if you want to see a full review on the Axon M, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and let me know in the comment section below. So ZTE launched this phone on AT&T, and when I first saw it, I was kind of impressed, kind of surprised. I didn't know what exactly to think. I had personally never seen a phone with two screens like that on both sides, at least two full color displays. I mean, we're talking about 5.2 inch 1080p displays on both sides, which is pretty crazy. So there are a few things that are very different about the Axon M. Well, first off, like I said, it has two displays. So we have one on the front, and then you literally unfold the phone. I know that's crazy. And you get another display that pops up on the other side, and that is insane in itself. Now, on top of that, we only have one camera on this guy, and it's going to be on the front side, the main display side. But the cool thing here is that you use that as your rear camera and your front-facing camera by utilizing the two displays. And so that leaves you with one 20 megapixel camera to do selfies and rear photography with. It's actually a pretty genius idea. Now, there is, of course, a few different ways that you can utilize the dual display here on the Axon M. So first up, you can use it just like any other smartphone. Obviously, you just have the single display. The other display on the back is off. It doesn't do anything when you tap on it. And you can use it as a basic smartphone if you want to do that. But once you unfold the phone, you actually have a button down here on the navigation bar that allows you to switch between different modes. So first up, we have dual screen mode. And what that actually allows you to do is run two apps simultaneously at the same time, which is like multitasking on another level when you compare it to some other flagships with the multi-window thing going on. Well, this is like two full-size apps side by side. Then we have extended mode, and what this allows you to do is actually extend an app or a video or TV or anything like that across both of the displays, which is pretty crazy. So it gives you kind of like a 6.75 inch tablet experience almost, just by having something across both of those displays. So you can actually literally watch YouTube videos across the two displays. It's kind of cool. And then of course we have mirror mode. So let's say you want to share something that you're doing or you're watching with a friend or somebody sitting across the table from you. You can actually fold the phone just kind of in half so it's sitting, like a little tent on the table, and you can enable mirror mode, and that will actually show the same thing on both sides, hence the mirror portion of that mode. But it's actually a pretty cool way to share content, and just an interesting way that I never thought would be something that we would see in this day and age. Now, also to help kind of make this dual screen experience a little bit easier, there is a button on the side that will launch TV mode, and what that is it's actually a button that's set by default to one of your favorite viewing apps, whether it be YouTube or Google Play Movies or anything like that. So you can just press that button and be launched right into TV mode to be able to experience these dual displays exactly how you should. The dual display aspect of the Axon M is pretty cool, but you also get some standard smartphone features here as well, like a fingerprint sensor that's built into the power button on the side of the phone. We do have a headphone jack here and USB-C charging port on the bottom that supports Quick Charge 3.0. And of course, with a dual display setup like this, you're gonna expect to have good speakers, and we have stereo front-facing speakers, which are pretty loud. We have one at the top and at the bottom here. And overall, this is a pretty interesting phone. Now, as far as the little quirks about this phone, I really can't wait for the day where we have zero bezel in the middle there, because that's what makes it a little awkward for me, is watching a video across these two and just having that line down the middle. It's not that big of a deal to everybody, but for me personally, I can't wait until there's a completely bezel-less version of this phone. Another thing that crossed my mind is, what if you want to set down the phone on a table? Well, if you have a case, it's not going to be a problem, but with this phone, either side you set it down on, you're setting it down on a display. Of course, we do have protective Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and the back here, but you gotta watch out for that. Being a media phone, I am a big fan of the fact that it has a micro SD card slot expandable up to 256 gigabytes. And overall, I'm kind of interested to use this phone for a couple of weeks and see how it fares. But like I said, let me know if you want to see a full review on the Axon M in the comments section below, and give me your thoughts about this thing. Is this something that you would pick up? Let me know in the comments, and be sure to subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is Dom, and I'll catch you in the next video.